this is Heidi, aka Idaho Scrapper with Idaho Scrapbook Show. Today I'm going to be showing you how to put together one of the Paper Wizard laser cutouts. And I'm going to be using our laser cutout that they did specifically for our show. You're going to need some tweezers, your favorite pair, and some adhesive. I use several different kinds when I do these because they have some very fine detail work that you'll need a really fine point for. So I use a Zig two-way pin that has the ball tip on it. For the wide areas, you can either use like a tape runner or you can use like a broad tip glue pin. This one happens to be from close to my heart, but there's a Zig pin and there's various manufacturers for this. And then I also use the chisel tip Zig pin for some of the stuff that isn't real fine, but needs a smaller tip than the broad tip. So the first thing that you do is you're going to get all your pieces out and kind of sort them out into the layers so you have the pieces that you need. Not all of the pieces are going to be useful. These little guys are going to come out of the laser cutout paper, and they're real easy to pull out. They're just kind of like a little perforated edge. I don't think we're going to use this circle, but I'll take it out anyways. I have the black shaded base and then some a shade for the scissor to make it pop. And then we have the camera that goes together like this, and then the heart goes in the middle. So I just start putting things together as I want them. So I'll put the pink on the black base, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the tape runner, and I just run some along. You don't have to use a ton. And then just kind of center it and put it down on your paper how you want it. And same thing with this piece. And these add so much flair to a simple page, it's not even funny. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside, and then I'm going to show you how you put on this little tiny piece, and then I'm going to just start assembling it so that I don't bore you with just gluing papers together, but you just use little dots. And I use them in various spots, try to pick the thicker areas of the cutout so I can get a little bit more glue. I'm working on a craft mat, and you can get these at Michael's. You can get them from close to my heart. You can even get them at Home Depot. They're the mats that are like all temperature. You can put them in your oven, so it just depends on how much you want to spend on them. Of course, the craft ones are going to be a little bit more expensive. So then this is where the tweezer comes in. I'm going to pull this over to the edge and flip it over, and then you just lay it down very carefully. These are very delicate. And then I just kind of use my fingers to push them around and put it where I want it. And then press it down. And then you would do the chisel tip on the back of this that would adhere to the silver part. And then just stick this down. It doesn't have to be perfect. I certainly don't make mine perfect. It's part of the character of it, but then you'd adhere this part and then, you know, put it on the Idaho wherever you want it. But they're beautiful. They do such a great job at Paper Wizard with these laser cutouts. And so then you would stick these together like that. And then the heart would go in the middle. And then the same thing, oops, stuck to my finger. And then the same thing with the scissors, just putting the scissors together and adhering it to the Idaho wherever you want it. So that's how easy the Paper Wizard laser cutouts are. They do have a website, www.paperwiz.net. And I showed you some of the ones that I bought at the show. They have all sorts of different themed laser cutouts, so I would highly recommend going to their website and taking a look. So I'll be back another time with some more videos. If there's anything that you'd like me to do, I'm willing to take suggestions. Until then, you can keep an eye on us at Facebook, Instagram, and you can sign up for our newsletter to keep on top of all of the show happenings by going to our website at idahoscrapbookshow.com, and the opening page is where you can input your email address and submit that so you can receive the newsletter. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time.